아프리카 영 앙트레프리니어 서포트 프로젝트, 줄여서는 아프리카 예스 프로젝트라고 불리웁니다. 아직 가지고 있는 것은 적지만 이 아프리카 청년들, 특히 이제 그 중에서도 청년 사회적 기업가, 필요한 교육 같은 것들을 제공해주고.
Hi, my name is Cindy Adam. I am the CEO and founder of Village to Nation.
My name is Francis Odhiambo, a co-founder of Cheza Dance Foundation and also the CEO of Cheza.
Yeah, my name is Isaac Jumba, and I'll describe myself as an entrepreneur.
My name is Brad Shitemi, and I'm the founder and executive director of Mental 360.
So my name is Alexis. I am the founder and CEO of Kakia Oils.
Today I welcome you to Africa, Embu County, and I want let's start again. 1, 2, 3, action. Hello everyone, my name is Linda Kamau. I'm the founder and CEO of Malian Agribusiness Solutions. Today I want to welcome you to have a glimpse of a day in my life. Thank you.
스타트업 소셜벤처 허브 도시로 주목받고 있는 곳. 글로벌 경제지 포춘이 선정한 세상을 바꾸는 기업 1위로 선정된 핀테크의 혁신을 보여준 곳. 평균 연령 20세로 세계 어디보다도 가장 젊은 나라이자 그만큼 가능성이 높은 곳. 여러분이 보고 있는 이분들은 동아프리카 케냐의 사회적 기업가 청년들입니다. 한국에서 케냐까지 10,000km, 우리와 케냐 사이 마음의 거리는 어쩌면 그 이상. 초원에서 자유롭게 살아가는 동물들, 그리고 케냐 A의 원두커피가 아닌 젊은이들의 용기와 청춘이 살아 숨쉬는 곳, 케냐. 예스 프로젝트 참가 기업가 총 70명 중 6명의 펠로우, 그리고 이것을 함께 만들고 있는 6명의 케냐 사무국팀. 12명의 목소리를 통해 케냐에서 생기고 있는 변화를 들여다보려고 합니다.
그 아프리카 예스 프로젝트는 이제 청년 사회적 기업가를 육성하는 그런 프로그램인데요. 좀 자발적으로 시작을 해서 지속 가능한 방식, 그러니까 비즈니스를 활용해서 사회 문제를 풀어가는 그 현장에 있는 청년 기업가분들을 발굴해 내어서 더 지속성 있게 그분들을 교육하고 그분들이 서로 협력할 수 있는 커뮤니티를 만드는 그런 활동이 아프리카 예스 프로젝트의 요체입니다.
준비는 어떻게 돼가고 있습니까?
잘 되어가고 있어요. 생각보다 좀 많이 딜레이가 되긴 했지만 그래도 차근차근 잘 되고 있습니다. 작은 스케줄이나 이런 커뮤니케이션 이런 걸 조율하는 게 스트레스로 다가올 법도 한데 워낙 이 프로젝트에 함께 계시는 모든 분들이 너무 정말 열정 넘치고 다 너무 따뜻한 마음을 가지고 항상 다른 사람들을 대해주셔가지고 그런 스트레스나 긴장보다는 항상 설레는 것 같아요.
저도 너무 기대가 돼요.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hi. I just when the last time you guys were here? Last month?
September, October.
Oh, how comes it feels like last month? It feels nice. Welcome back, guys. Woo. Always exciting to have you back. We know you have a lot of time to play, dance, try out food, and just do that. So welcome to our new home.
지금 이 예스 프로젝트는 한국과 케냐가 파트너십을 통해서 이제 운영을 하고 있어요. 그래서 한국에서도 담당하는 저를 포함한 우리 사무국장님이나 매니저분들이 함께 하고 있고, 또 현장에서도 실제 프로그램을 운영하는 케냐 운영팀이 있습니다. 그분들이 중심이 돼서 케냐 팀이 굉장히 주도적으로 해나가고 있어요.
저는 예스팀에 합류한 지 1년 정도 되었고요. 프로젝트 운영을 맡고 있습니다. 아이작이 지금 꽤 오랫동안 합을 맞춰온 4인 팀에서는 유일한 남성분이신데요. 지금은 다이렉터로 포지션에서 일을 하고 있고 또 아이작의 특별한 점은 저희 예스 코호트 일기 출신이시라는 거.
저희가 파일럿 프로그램으로 진행했던 아프리카 예스 프로젝트 제일 첫 번째 2015년에 운영됐던 프로그램에 이제 아이작이 한 벤처의 대표자로 참여를 하셨었고 그 관계가 계속 지금까지 이어져 와서 특별히 이제 2019년부터 조금 더 본격적으로 이제 프로젝트를 운영하게 됐을 때 이제 아이작을 이제 디렉터로 초청하게 됐고 지금까지 관계가 이어져 오고 있어요.
In 2019, since it's also an area I was working around or in the space, I think it was an exciting challenge to bring on the project, like take on the project and see how to bring the project, back to running again. But also it made sense to run the program because I had also been part of the program before, so maybe I had a better sense of what could work and how it could be rolled out with more determination this time around.
Me, it has been always dance since I was young, but I've been dancing ever since I was young. I've been enjoying dance.
So people in Kenya, let me not just say Kenya, Africa as a whole, we just love dance. It's something that just runs through the blood. I don't know how it works, but anywhere people hear music, they just want to dance. So I think dance has been one of the joining key points in Kenya. There's that positive vibe that automatically kicks in so that people find similarity in and they can have an engagement through it.
Because me, I was born and raised in Kibera, or as people say, born and bred in Kibera. So if you come to Kenya, come to Nairobi, say you are going to number 8, automatically you'll be brought to Kibera because that's our number plate. So when you just mention 8, it means Kibera. Another fact is we have different villages in Kibera, more than 10 I think. Every place that has their own name, according to maybe it's a person who was named after the place, or maybe it's whatever that's going on around or how it looks, and that's how we name the villages. Another fact that we have in Kibera, people are amazing. That's a fact. But in the midst of all this, we have our challenges that we face, that we go through, that slowly are depressing us to think we are not those smart people, to think that we are cursed, to think that if you are coming from this place, then it's all about poverty. Then from poverty, it's leading to lots kind of challenges. And through those challenges is when I realized actually, how can I make myself a better person and also for the kids who are living in Kibera, better people for the community as well. So that's the reason why Cheza Cheza came to be. So what we do as Cheza Cheza is we increase access of life skills education and social emotional learning through the power of dance. And our main reason to do this is because we want the kids who are in the informal settlements to realize their full potential and to get to their full potential.
Mental 360 is a youth-led, youth-focused organization that promotes mental health by raising awareness, providing psychosocial support, and holistic and affordable therapy solutions. When I was now much older, I lost some of my friends to suicide. And so it became a really big question for me, why are young people going down that way? Made me realize that as young people, we need to have a platform, to have conversations, to support each other, and to give access to solutions. Motivated me to start this journey. For our work, art is very important because it is not just a tool for healing, but it's also a tool for awareness creation. So we came up with an event called the Cradle Arts Festival, which is quite interesting. It's bringing all these young artists in music, poetry, drama, painting, into a two-day arts festival.
So it was a large incorporation of different art facets, and they had really amazing creatives present, and as a creative myself, so that's also part of how I got to know Bright, aside from meeting him at these events.
So my name is Modhoni Ngari and I'm a counseling psychologist. And I was really intrigued by the work that they've been doing. I was actually amazed that there's such an organization in the country, and especially the work that they do in schools and how they incorporate art in the space of mental health. So I mean, it's been a good experience, a very good work environment for me, and a very good experience getting to know Bright and even his style of leadership.
I finished law school and I couldn't get a job, to be honest. But I didn't want to get to 40 and look back and I'm this very brilliant lawyer everyone is impressed by and empty inside. I was very specific about the kind of career I wanted for myself and all the ways that I knew I could add value. So in the whole process of figuring out what's the best way forward, I knew I had to learn a number of things. But a lot of the content online was not very related to me as a Kenyan living in Kenya. So I realized if this is a problem I'm facing, it's probably a problem other people are facing as well when it comes to trying to move forward. So one thing led to the next. So international development combined with the learning led to us being here. Village to Nation is a learning company. Our classes are live, a combination of live and pre-recorded. We are playing in the Africa marketplace at the moment, and we specifically sell targeted content that is relatable to our learners.
After the program, is sort of also when I went further ahead and really focused on entrepreneurship for my post-school training. So it sort of opened up that path, and it made it easier for me to join that school, which now really helped again further with the skills. But I'll say it was the beginning of my journey and just came in at that moment, and maybe it was instrumental in shaping up the decisions I took in terms of starting out my entrepreneurship journey. So Mideva is actually an innovation and a co-creation lab, and within Mideva we help bring to life ideas that tackle some of the biggest ideas that address some of the biggest challenges that we do have. Creating more opportunities for people to start out work or grow out their careers is a big thing, so that not all of us are fighting for the only few jobs that exist in the ecosystem. But if we can create more opportunities, it means we're inspiring more young people to take more bold steps.
총 4분이 원년 멤버이신 거예요?
네, 맞습니다. 우리 깜배가 있는데요. 분명히 저보다 어리신데 또 되게 nurturing하고 언니 같고 그런 친구 같고 그런 분이세요.
My name is Kambengali and I am the lead program associate at the Africa Yes program.
My name is Esther Wanjiru Njoki. I am a land resource planner, environmental enthusiast.
에스터는 케냐 사이드에서 좀 logistics 그리고 finance를 담당하고 계십니다. 거의 제가 한국에서 맡고 있는 아인이나 예스팀에서 맡고 있는 부분이랑 비슷하다고 생각하시면 될 것 같아요. 수자는 항상 저를 sister라고 하면서 따뜻하게 안아주시는 그런 분입니다.
Alright, so my name is Susan Maina and I am part of the Africa Yes team. And so within the Yes team, I have been supporting the program on 3 different roles. And so the first one is I help with digital marketing, and also I support the project as the entrepreneur recruitment. And finally, it's leading the mentorship program.
이제 저희가 2019년부터 이 팀이 본격적으로 이제 좀 더 포멀하게 구성이 돼서 이제 2번을 해보고 나니까 이게 충분히 이게 효과적인가, 정말 모든 면에서 민주적인가, 투명한가, 여러 가지 그런 국제 개발을 할 때 필요한 중요한 기준들을 놓고 한번 돌아보게 된 거예요.
Between Kenyans and Koreans, and we do communication daily basis, but I think you would be the most person who, take part of that communications. Is there any, challenges when it comes to communicating with Koreans, overseas, time difference, language?
It's always fun. I think baseline also the ways of working is a bit different. Maybe that naturally goes into the culture difference. I think when we wake up, the Korean team is kind of winding up their day. When you guys say like meetings at 9, for us, meetings at 9:30, the Kenyan way. So I think one is just there's a bit of difference in terms of the culture, and that approaches how we work and things like that. Given that also you guys are actually based out of Korea, like the other team is based out of Korea and the other team is locally. So just trying to make sure like the team that's not locally based are able to immerse as much as possible on the project. Yeah, sometimes we get excited and we don't share as much as we should, and there are times where we might also need to share some things, but then we also miss the perspective or sometimes a bit of that. Yeah, but it's always learnings, here and there. Yeah.
저희가 지금 이제 그동안 했던 사업을 좀 돌아보고 그 다음 단계로 이제 나아가는 그런 과정 속에 있거든요. 그래서 그런 서로의 이제 좀 그 상황이나 좀 또 잘 이해하지 못했던 부분에 대해서 솔직하게 물어보고 답하고 이해하는 시간을 통해서 이제 아이작도 아마 한국 팀은 이런 고민과 걱정과 또 이제 여러 가지 상황이 있었구나를 좀 알게 됐을 것 같고
어떻게 좀 그냥 프로젝트 러닝뿐만 아니라 어떻게 좀 더 시스테믹하게 팀을 꾸려나가고 거버넌스를 꾸리는지, 그리고 또 주도 면밀하게 어떻게 또 지속 가능하게 팀이 함께 일을 할지, 그 부분에 대해서 좀 저희가 많이 성장하고 있는 중인 것 같아요. 젊은 에너지와 열정과 또 모든 걸 기꺼이 다 바칠 만한 그런 willingness, 그런 건 분명히 저희의 장점이라고 생각합니다.
Our products really embrace the versatility, the potency, the vibrancy and the opportunity of oils. And we believe that oils that are homegrown, that are out from the soils of Kenya and even the region are not very well received in the market. Kakia oils, what we do basically is we work with smallholder farmers to help them market, sell and distribute their botanical oils. We are 3 years old now. I was able to engage in programs like the Africa Yes, and from there you now just get to understand how a business needs to be angled, how it needs to be structured for you to be able to model your business enough with a future in mind, make it futuristic, so to speak.
Good, you see where we come from very far?
Yeah. Every Saturday you came all the way from here to...
Yes, yes.
You follow us? Niliamua kwa njiri nilime alafu nipande nilipie ngwase zikikomaa niye ataninunulia anikate hizo nitakuwa nimetumia sote. Kwa njiri ninapata kibarua, ninatoa, ninasaidia hata watoto wangu nikipata tu pesa, saa ako sawa.
Malian Agribusiness is a social enterprise that focuses on developing small-scale farmers in Kenya. We do that by contracting them to grow orange-fleshed sweet potatoes, which we purchase from them at fair market prices, add value to the sweet potatoes to make products like flour, crisps, and sweet potato chips that we supply to the urban consumers.
In daily, we have 2 to 10 people working in the farm, so we have created employment. A lot of people now have the desire to do this because we have explained to them how it can impact their lives, how it can change them, how they can do it, and they have bought it, the idea.
Good morning. So my day has started. I'm going to meet the Africa Yes team, the Africainsaite team. We're going to visit a rescue center that we work with. So here we've met the Africainsaite team, Steven, Sue. Hello, hi.
Hi.
Hi. Long time. How is it going?
I'm good. Rebirth of a Queen is an organization that reaches out to teenage girls and young women who are survivors of gender-based violence. And a shelter for us is a safe space for young women and girls and children to heal from some of them domestic violence, sexual violence. And the partnership between Mental 360, Rebirth of a Queen, Bright and Steve and Mukami and Natalie, for us, it's just a way for us to learn, and we are learning so much from them. Even as we are growing, we are learning. At least we have. So for us, I just love the authenticity in Mental 360 and the Bright.
And so I thought, look, we're in mental health, and she's here trying to rescue girls from the community. Why can't we partner, you see? So because we're offering mental health services, so we custom made now interventions for the specific target group that we're targeting, which is children and teenagers.
특히나 벤처 이렇게 운영하는 데 있어서 자기의 리소스를 나눈다는 게 쉽지가 않잖아요.
그쵸.
특히나 나를 뭔가 좀 금전적으로 지역 펀딩을 해줄 수 있을 것 같은 그런 뭔가 펀딩 소스, 도너가 있어 보이면은 실은 그거 나누긴 쉽지가 않잖아요.
네.
그런데 브라이트는 기꺼이 펄린에게 소개를 시켜주고 막 연결을 해주고 이렇게 진짜 스스럼 없이 한다고 하더라고요. 근데 실은 브라이트도 멘탈 360도 걸목할 만한 성장을 이루었지만 그렇게 막 재정적으로 엄청나게 스트롱하지 않은데도 불구하고 그렇게 진짜 같이 상생하고 소셜 프로블럼을 같이 좀 그 해결하려는 열정이 느껴져서 제가 좀 감동적이었어요.
맞아요. 그 어떤 처음에 가졌던 그 진지한 마음, 또 정말 이 문제를 왜 풀고자 하는지에 대한 고민을 놓지 않고 함께하는 사람들이 되게 같이 이해하고 실제로 그렇게 느끼고 있다라는 부분에서 굉장히 이제 진짜 브라이트가 진정성 있게 일을 해나가고 있구나, 그런 부분이 또 되게 인상 깊었던 것 같아요.
맞아요.
But I think it's one step at a time, and 2-3 years down the line, the sustainable project will be going somewhere. So that if you can feed the center and you have a plan where you're selling a few things and you're making a bit of income, then you don't really need to depend fully on donor support. But at the moment, we'll keep on supporting each other on how we can access more support to get there.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it has just been a great experience, mental 360 coming through, and just you coming through to support Rebirth of a Queen. You know, this journey gets lonely. Sometimes you're like, now who can I talk to? Where can I get this? Where can I get this kind of resources? Yeah. But you just coming through and actually support. It's just great for us. Yeah.
Aya, sasa emotional check-in. Leo nataka kuanza. As much as feel poor leo, nataka kuanza. My name is Moses and I'm a dance educator from Cheza Cheza. So today's Cheza Cheza class, unafeel aje? What is respect? What is respect? What is respect? Hata niambia, hata try. What is respect? It's a manner that you show to each other. What do you think? It's a good manner that you show to others, ndio? What is respect?
It's a good manner that you show to others.
Thank you. And what is that manners? How do you show respect? Show me a dance move that illustrates respect. 10 seconds, show respect with a dance move. 9, 8, to watch hour. 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 7, and nice. I'm picking my coffee. So my question comes: who do you need to respect in the community? Everyone, picking my coffee. Somebody else, mwingine. Tunafaa ku respect nani? We're supposed to be respected. Niko anasema unafaa respect mtu anataka kurespectiwa. Okay, hiyo ni opinion ya Niko. Clap for him. Okay. Nice one. Now at least you understand what is respect. How do you show respect to other people? Who do you need to respect? Sawa?
Siku hizi naona amechange kabisa, hata mafikirio zake ni kwa vitabu tu. Mimi vile naona Cheza Cheza, naona ni kama inaendelea poa. Siku moja inaweza kuja isaidie watoto wetu. Naweza kumwambia Cheza Cheza ni nzuri, mwenye anaweza kubali mtoto wake akuje dance, akuje tu, juu naona watoto siku hizi wako sawa. Nikola ako sawa kwa Cheza Cheza kabisa.
Sasa tunafanya hivi.
If you're happy and you know, Sinivi. If you're happy and you know, say what? What? Sawa? Na psych, sawa? Say in 3, 4, 5, let go.
If you're happy and you know, say what? What? If you're happy and you know, say what?
The one that connects to me like so strong, so deeply is seeing the growth of the kids. Them growing, coming up with projects. For instance, I wish you guys could see these kids. We have a group of 5 kids who, you know, in Kibera we have problem with soft water. So most of the places have hard water, so it doesn't like dissolve properly with soap. So these kids sat down and look at this problem. They come up with a solution, which now they made the soap. They call it Super Soap Saver. And this soap, they are selling it like at affordable price to the community. That's amazing, and you can see that those are like creative minds here in Kibera.
One scenario I can give you is during the cohort 2, we had started very well, it was really good, going well, then boom, COVID happened.
I think, you know, because of COVID situation, you know, it must be a very difficult time for mental strength 62.
Yeah, so actually I remember Mukami when COVID hit, you know, we kind of got into a standstill, not knowing where the world is going. I was actually in my house thinking hard, but what are we going to do, you know, because we couldn't anymore run our programs the way we used to because of people are not being allowed to meet anymore.
So lots of interactions are restricted. So challenges for interaction over video conferencing facilities, so like creating Zoom sessions for them. Also, how many people we can accommodate within a given room during the weekend sessions are some of the challenges we do face.
The fundraising, just like a Digital Foundation case, but because of COVID, their foundation income was decreased. So that's why they made it a difficult situation. And it's directly and exactly impact life of Kenya teams because they almost engaged as a full-time manner. No, money and they lose their job, something like. 2019년부터 쭉 지속되어 왔던 프로젝트가 2021년 중반으로 6월 이후로 이제 잠깐 이제 멈추고 6개월 동안 좀 재정비를 하고 새로운 재원을 마련하고 시스템도 구축하고 거버넌스 정리도 하고 그리고 나서 2022년부터 다시 시작하는 것을 준비하자. 그런데 그런 대화가 사실 쉬운 대화는 아니거든요. So good to see you, each and every one of you. I'm really glad to be back in Nairobi. Yeah, so we all understand about the changes and uncertainty what we are facing looking ahead. I have some concern and nervous to how we can moving forward in a better way. But I'm grateful that every members were standing at their position and went through that uncertain period. And to moving forward, I think we will need a stronger teamwork and mutual understanding on some point.
So we get to sit back and ask ourselves, do we wait out the pandemic? Nobody knew how long it's going to last. It's going to be a 1 week thing. Turns out it's a 1.5+ year thing. So we got to ask ourselves, so what now? Then he came to us and said, we still have relevant content. There are people who could use what we're teaching. We could just find a way of teaching it online. And that's when we moved online. And the rest has been history. 3,000 students, plus students later, a number of testimonies as well, a new platform, okay, and now developing the app. Later, all these things have been a way of showing us that what we're doing is important.
In the middle, things happened and we had to change the model and it had to be more of online. And I remember we had to do pitch practice online. We had to do demo day online. So we have never done demo day or this kind of interactions virtually. This demo day, everybody around the world was able to join and to just see what the amazing work the entrepreneurs at the Yes Center are doing. So that was one of the things that stand out great, and yeah, I can attribute it to the COVID pandemic season.
There's Zoom, there's Google Meet, and there's WhatsApp. I'll also request you to send me a message with your email address so I can share the calendar invite that will have either the Zoom or the Google Meet link. Yes. Alright, thank you, Camila, and thank you for reaching out to us.
It was a new thing, you know. We're not really heavy on doing virtual programs, and especially for therapy. But on the flip side, it was very shocking, I would say, to learn, because we realized that even the therapy sessions went up by over 100%. Like, people were reaching out now. At this time, people really needed mental health support.
I'm just thinking about how Mental 360 has grown within the past year, even during COVID, especially during COVID. We have increased our team members. We used to have 5 members before COVID. Now we have about 15 members. We have reached an even wider audience of people through our social media awareness, through our virtual therapy sessions. We are working on the mental health app that will sort of revolutionize what mental health is, especially in Africa, especially in Kenya. And we're hoping that that will be the go-to mental health app for everyone that has any kind of need with regards to that.
More importantly, within the program was the learning that we did as youth leaders on how to run a business, how to become sustainable, how to set up a team, how to set up your brand, you know, all these important information that most African leaders lack. And so we were able to get that from that program. And since then, it's been, for us, we're really emotionally connected to Africainsight and the Africa program, because it helped us come to birth, you know. It helped us realize how best to have our approach, how best to have our model, how best to grow, and equipped us with the skills to do exactly that. So that's our relationship with them, and we're really grateful.
I'm Colin Sokothol Watch from Cheza. My role is I'm a CPO Child Protection Officer. I deal with counseling sessions and the girls program. Collins is just let me say just a normal person. Like, growing up in Kibera, my brother was so much disturbing the community, so people tend to think that I'll become the same, but unfortunately it was no. Got so much encouragement from Franco, yes, we can do this, from Sherelle and the team, so it hasn't been an easy journey. From anyone who is watching this, and just connect with people, you don't know what will come next.
What I'll remember about Africainsight is the people. Like, they're amazing people. They're giving you the chance to be you, and without judging you. And to me, that's the most important thing. And even able to be with you in your difficult times, ready to listen to your problems and ready to work with you, because they have been working with me ever since I joined Africa, in our troubles, in our success. They share our success. So to me, after 10 years, after 20, after 30, after 50, after 100 years, I'll remember, like, the people who are in Africainsight, how amazing they are, how kind, like how their heart is kind to entrepreneurs, not only me. And that spread also, like, to the kids, because I also tell them about the Africainsight, what they're doing, and they're amazed at it. So for me, it will be the people at Africainsight.
The Yes program and people who support very early stage entrepreneurs like myself, okay? Africainsight, they are the ones who were able, with their support, were able to develop the first prototype of our platform last year, you know? Steven and crew, you know? Without that, it would have been hard for us to get some of the follow-on financing that we got that could help us now grow the platform and think about even creating the app without people like that who back you.
어려운 상황이지만 우리가 앞을 보고 잘 준비해서 2022년부터 새롭게 좀 더 업그레이드된 형태로 한번 조금 더 장기적으로 이번에는 나아가자라는 이제 그래도 일종의 합의점에 도달할 수가 있었고, 지속성을 높여가고 근본적인 걸 고민하면서 그 다음 장면을 만들어가기 위해서 치열하게 고민하고 지금 노력하고 있는 과정인 것 같아요. So we have to discussing together with the Kenyan team about, because I don't believe the financial responsibility is only belong to me and Korea team. As one team, we have to find a way to fundraising together.
And yeah, I hope hopefully by next year to kickstart the program again. Yeah, so he really clarified on every issue in terms of finances, the registration. And I'm happy and I hope to have such conversations moving forward.
You can imagine from 2015 and until now we are still continuing to do impact. I can say Stephen has really contributed to not only even putting the resources together, but even us encouraging us indirectly. He may not know, because sometimes things are hard, but when you have that conversation with Steven, you're back to hitting the road running.
I think the most amazing part of my job is the fact that I am in a position to help the entrepreneurs make impact in their lives and in their communities. So just being there, supporting them throughout the way, I think that is the best and ultimate thing. And every day I sleep just knowing that, wow, I have actually made an impact in somebody's life and somebody is able to, grow and scale or just to view things in a different kind of perspective. So I really enjoy that I'm actually creating impact and actually doing what I love.
And I think for me, working at the Yes Project means doing work that actually matters. And so, yeah, waking every single day and knowing that what you do really matters, and it doesn't matter how small your contribution is, you can tangibly see how it changes the community, changing the world within a family. So that's what working at the Yes program is.
기린이 세계시민 교육을 나가시죠. 그래서 항상 먼저 하는 질문이 있어요. 청중분들께 아프리카 하면 어떤 이미지가 떠오르세요? 어떤 단어가 떠오르세요? 라고 했을 때 뉴트럴한 단어도 많이 나오고 파시티브한 단어도 요즘 많이 나오는데 대부분은 다 부정적인 단어들을 많이 생각을 하시거든요. 그런 이미지들 항상 생각하는 그런 이미지가 있죠. 아주 마른 죽어가는 흑인 아이, 그 이미지로 아프리카 대륙이 많이 인식이 되는 것이 참 이제 슬픈 것을 지나서 너무 부당하고 그러지 않아야 된다는 거를 많은 분들이 꼭 알아주셨으면 좋겠어요. 그래서 그냥 우리 인식 속에서 끝나는 것이 아니고 실제적인 차별로까지 이어진다는 것을 분명히 알아주셨으면 좋겠고, 얼마나 그 한 가지에 대한 고정관념이나 편견이 위험한지 그런 거를 우리가 다 같이 공부하고 알아갔으면 좋겠어요.
And what attracted me to social enterprises is the fact that you not only get to make profit, but you also get to make impact in the community you're working in.
Your goal is not profit, but you're also having sustainable income generating activities to keep on doing your work.
You cannot fill a cup if you are another person's cup if your cup is empty. You need to have that water to give to another person. So for that to happen, you need to be sustainable and you need to do something. You need to get yourself into business for you to give something out. So yeah, that is it to me.
만나면 만날수록 느끼는 것은 이분들이 우리가 막 지원을 해야 되는 대상이라기보다는 진짜 멋진 일을 해가고 있는 정말 리더들이구나. 그리고 정말 그것을 어시스트하는 역할이고 우리가 함께 이제 이 길을 걸어가는 거구나, 이런 마음을 이제 계속 느끼게 되는 것 같아요.
Right and down, down. 사와. tuanze kwaba. 5, 5, 6, 7. Akwaba, ba, 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 ba. Left. Right. Down. Time.
So guys, already at the office and just getting in the office. Yeah. So this is where Chizacheza is. Oh, okay.
Yes, Africa!
Yes, we can!
Thank you, sir.
15 seconds. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
진짜 아이는 왜 하는지, 예스라는 걸 해가지고 그래서 뭘 하는지 그 얘기를 깊이 하는 게 쉽지 않은 이슈. 왜냐면 제가 저 책을 아까 깨달음의 혁명이라는 책 있잖아요. 모든 우리가 우리 세상에 살아가고 있는 것에 기득권을 형성하고 있고 우리가 당연하다고 생각하고 있는 제도적인 장치들, 일반적인 것들을 의심하라는 얘기를 하고, 돈은 꼭 벌어야 된다, 직업은 가져야 된다, 이런 것들인데 국제개발 협력이라는 거에 대해서 근본적인 그냥 그런 거를 이제 한번 의심하면서 뛰어넘어 보려고 하는데 그 이상과 현실 간의 괴리감이 계속 있거든요. 그거를 구현해가는 삶이 어떤 모습으로, 어떤 형태로, 얼마나 잘 할 수 있는 일인지 라는 거를 해보는 거잖아요, 지금. 저는 그래서 하여튼 네, 일단 2주 정도 이렇게 쭉 지내면서 여러 가지 얘기하고 소통한 다음에 갈 때쯤 또는 가서쯤은 그때쯤 대화를 할 때는 좀 더 명쾌한 것들이 있을 거라고 있었으면 좋겠어요. 그걸 한번 좀 만들어내 봅시다. 그럼요, 그러려고 왔잖아요. 코로나를 뚫고 왔잖아요. 그러니까